It all started when I got into a load of debt, which spiralled out of control. I worked every day. It was a very skilled job because I was working long days to try and make ends meet, which I wasn't coping very well. I ended up very poorly, off sick from work, ended up losing my job.
Maggie and I went to visit Jackie 12 months ago, and she was in a situation where she was anxious about a whole series of things, most notably her debt.
First meeting with Cap, Ian, he knocked on my door and I was shaking, absolutely uncontrollably shaking.
We met with her for an hour the first time, and she couldn't stop her right arm from shaking. And as we spoke with her, she opened up gradually, slowly, about her debts and about her life.
When Cap came on board, not once did they make me feel I was being judged. They didn't criticise what I'd done. They made me feel easy, they made me feel happy.
CAP seeks to support people in chronic debt, to help them to manage their debt and to pay off their debt in the most appropriate way for them in their individual situation.
And we had weekly meetings and they showed me a way out because I was so in the dark hole. And slowly, as weeks went on, I was starting to see light. And I was starting to feel happy with myself and confident in myself again, which I hadn't done for a long time.
We don't just look at the debt, we look holistically at people. So we're looking at other issues that might surround them, not just the debt, whether that be mental health issues, whether that be trying to find a job, whatever it is. We'll support people and hold their hands through that process.
They don't just come, look at you, look at your letters and think, oh, they actually work for you constantly.
But her words just really hit home. She said, "You've given me a little bit of hope, and I can see that we can move forward together." And over the course of the last 12 months, it's been a gradual process of getting a budget together for her and helping her alongside our guys at head office to pay off her debt.
I've got my life back, I've got my happiness back. I'm so happy. And that's all down to Cap, 100%.
Jackie came with us to a fish and chip evangelistic supper back about 6 months ago, and there she really engaged with God. She really turned back to God.
It was like an uplift, as if he was in me all the time. I can't thank God enough. Cap came on board and the fish and chips are absolutely mwah.
And from that point on, you can see a desire on her part to actually follow God, to read her Bible, to commit to Him and put her trust in God again.
But this has given me a new lease of life. I have got a life now, I've got a purpose for living.